When you get older, every choice matters. Even the habits you think are harmless could be quietly cutting your life short. The good news? It's never too late to let go of what's holding you back and embrace a healthier, happier way of living. In today's video, we'll uncover 6 dangerous habits that may be stealing your vitality and share simple, practical steps to help you feel your best for years to come. What's one small change you'd like to make for a healthier life? Comment your city below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips to transform your golden years into your best years. Let's dive in with the first habit, one that's more common than you might think and surprisingly easy to fix. 1. Skipping sleep. The thief of vitality. Let's talk about sleep. It's something we've done every night of our lives, yet as we grow older, it doesn't always come as easily as it used to. I've been there myself, tossing and turning, staring at the ceiling, wondering why my body refuses to rest. Sleep challenges can sneak up on us, making us feel tired, foggy, and even more stressed. It's easy to dismiss a rough night or two, but over time, not getting enough good quality sleep can take a serious toll. When we don't sleep well, our bodies don't get the chance to heal and recharge. Fatigue becomes a constant companion, and it's harder to think clearly or focus on even simple tasks. Worse yet, a lack of sleep weakens our immune system, leaving us more vulnerable to illness. I remember a friend of mine who used to brag about how little sleep he needed, until he started getting sick more often and feeling like a shadow of his former self. That's when he realized just how vital sleep truly is. So, what can we do to take back control? First, it's all about creating a routine that signals to your body it's time to wind down. Try going to bed at the same time each night, even on weekends. Another game changer is putting away those screens. Yes, the TV, phone, and tablet, at least an hour before bed. The blue light from screens can confuse your brain and make it harder to relax. Instead, pick up a favorite book or listen to calming music. And let me tell you, practicing relaxation techniques like deep breathing or light stretching has been a lifesaver for me on restless nights. I once met a retiree who struggled with sleep for years. She'd spend hours scrolling on her phone or watching late-night TV, only to wake up feeling drained and irritable. After she started following a consistent bedtime routine, putting her phone away early, and even trying a warm cup of chamomile tea before bed, her sleep transformed. She told me she hadn't felt that refreshed in years, and it all started with just a few small changes. Remember, sleep isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Giving it the attention it deserves can restore your energy, sharpen your mind, and even strengthen your body. So tonight, why not try winding down a little earlier? Your body will thank you for it tomorrow. 2. Sitting too long. The silent threat. It's easy to lose track of time when we're sitting down, isn't it? Whether it's watching TV, reading, or scrolling on a tablet, those hours can slip by so quickly. I've caught myself doing it more often than I'd like to admit. But here's the truth. Sitting too long might feel harmless, even comfortable, but it can quietly take a toll on your body and health. When we sit for extended periods, our muscles don't get the movement they need to stay strong. It's like they're slowly going into hibernation. Over time, this can lead to muscle atrophy, making even simple tasks feel harder than they should. I've seen friends struggle with reduced mobility simply because they spent too much time sitting. They wanted to go for a walk or join a family outing, but their legs felt too weak to carry them far. It's heartbreaking to see someone lose confidence in their body just because they didn't keep moving. But it's not just about the muscles. Prolonged sitting is also linked to bigger health risks like poor circulation and even cardiovascular issues. Think about it. Our bodies were made to move, and when we don't, things can start to go wrong. The good news? It's never too late to change. The first step is to make a conscious effort to break up those long sitting sessions. Set an alarm every hour or so to remind yourself to stand up, stretch, and take a short walk. Even a few minutes can make a difference. If you're watching TV, try standing during commercial breaks or pacing the room while you chat on the phone. Another idea that works wonders is incorporating light stretching into your day. Stretch your arms, roll your shoulders, or do some simple leg movements right where you are. For me, adding a daily walk into my routine was a game changer. I started small, just a stroll around the block. Over time, it became something I genuinely looked forward to, a moment to clear my mind and reconnect with the world around me. I remember meeting a senior in my neighborhood who inspired me. She used to feel sluggish and tired most days until she started taking short walks in the morning. At first, it was just a few minutes, but soon she was walking farther and faster, greeting neighbors along the way. She said those walks didn't just strengthen her body, they brightened her spirit too. Sitting might seem like a small thing, but breaking the habit can have a huge impact. So, stand up, stretch, and take that first step. Literally, your body and mind will thank you. 3. Chronic stress. The unseen burden. Stress has a way of sneaking into our lives, doesn't it? One moment, you're going about your day, and the next, a health concern, family issue, or even something as small as a missed appointment can leave you feeling overwhelmed. I've experienced this myself, lying awake at night, my mind racing with worries that just wouldn't stop. And I know I'm not alone in this. The truth is, as we get older, stress can feel heavier. It's not just about the mental toll. Stress has very real effects on our bodies. Over time, it can lead to high blood pressure, fatigue, and even a sense of disconnection from the joy in life. I remember a close friend who seemed to carry the weight of the world on his shoulders. His doctor warned him about his rising blood pressure, but he'd always say, "I can't help it. Life is stressful." And while life does throw challenges our way, carrying stress without finding ways to release it only makes things harder. What's helped me, and so many others I know, is learning to pause and take a breath, literally. Deep breathing might sound simple, but it's incredibly effective. Whenever I feel stress creeping in, I sit down, close my eyes, and take a few deep breaths, slowly counting to 4 as I inhale and exhale. It helps calm my mind and makes the weight of the moment feel lighter. Another powerful tool is mindfulness, taking a moment to be fully present. Whether it's enjoying a cup of tea, noticing the warmth of the sun on your skin, or simply listening to the birds outside, being present can shift your focus away from worries and back to the beauty of life. Hobbies are another wonderful way to relieve stress. I've found joy in gardening, but I know others who love knitting, playing an instrument, or even painting. I'll never forget meeting a retiree who had struggled with chronic stress after losing her husband. She decided to try painting, something she'd always been curious about but never pursued. It started as a simple distraction, but over time it became her passion. Her face lit up as she showed me her work, beautiful, vibrant landscapes filled with life and color. She said painting gave her a sense of calm and purpose she hadn't felt in years. The key is finding what works for you, whether it's a creative outlet, quiet moments in nature, or connecting with loved ones. Every small step you take to reduce stress adds up. Life is too precious to spend it weighed down by worries. Take a deep breath, find what brings you peace, and let go of what you can't control. You deserve to enjoy these moments fully, with a calm heart and a clear mind. 4. Physical inactivity. A shortcut to weakness. It's easy to let movement take a back seat as our routines slow down, isn't it? I've had those days where I've told myself, I'll get up and move later, only to find the entire day has slipped by with barely a step taken. The truth is, staying inactive might feel like a small thing in the moment, but over time, it can lead to bigger problems than we realize. When we stop moving, our muscles begin to weaken. Tasks that once felt effortless, like walking up the stairs or carrying groceries, start to feel harder. Our endurance fades, and with it, the confidence to stay active. It's not just about the physical side either. Inactivity often leads to more time spent alone, which can leave us feeling isolated and disconnected from the world around us. I've seen it happen. A dear friend of mine, after her husband passed away, found herself spending most of her days sitting indoors. She felt tired and didn't have the motivation to do much. Slowly, her energy faded, and she started avoiding outings with friends because she didn't feel strong enough to keep up. It broke my heart to see her lose the spark she once had, simply because she wasn't moving as much as she used to. But the good news is, it doesn't take much to turn things around. One of the best ways to stay active is to find something you genuinely enjoy. Maybe it's gardening, where you can dig, plant, and feel the sun on your skin. Or perhaps it's dancing, yes, even in your living room. I've found that the key is making movement feel less like a chore and more like a source of joy. Community exercise programs are another fantastic option. I've met people who've joined local walking groups or fitness classes at their senior center and found so much more than just improved health. They discovered new friendships, shared laughs, and felt a sense of connection they hadn't experienced in years. My friend, the one who had been so isolated after her loss, eventually joined a local dance class for seniors. She was hesitant at first, worried she wouldn't keep up. But what she found was a supportive, welcoming group that made her feel at ease. The music, the movement, and the camaraderie brought her back to life. Not only did her strength improve, but so did her mood and confidence. The truth is, our bodies are designed to move, and even small steps can lead to big changes. Take a walk around the block, stretch while watching TV, or put on your favorite song and dance like no one's watching. It's not about perfection, it's about staying connected to your body, to others, and to the joy of simply being alive. Start today. You'll thank yourself tomorrow. 5. Negative thinking. The hidden energy drain. I'll admit, it's easy to fall into the trap of negative thinking, especially when life throws its challenges our way. I've had moments where I've caught myself dwelling on what's gone wrong instead of appreciating what's going right. It's natural to feel down sometimes, but staying stuck in those thoughts can quietly drain your energy and your joy. The thing about negative thinking is that it often becomes a habit before we even realize it. We focus on life's struggles, health issues, family worries, or the aches and pains that seem to come with age. But the more we dwell on these things, the more they grow in our minds. I've seen it in myself and in others. It leads to higher stress, less hope for the future, and even isolation as we pull away from the people who might lift us up. But here's the good news. We don't have to stay stuck in that cycle. One simple way I've found to shift my perspective is gratitude journaling. Every morning, I take a moment to jot down 3 things I'm thankful for. It doesn't have to be big. Sometimes it's as simple as a sunny day, a good cup of coffee, or a kind word from a neighbor. Over time, this practice has helped me focus more on the positives, no matter what else is happening. Another thing that's made a difference is surrounding myself with supportive, uplifting people. I remember a neighbor of mine who joined a positivity challenge group at her local community center. Each week, they'd meet to share something good that had happened in their lives or talk about a goal they were working toward. At first, she thought it sounded a little silly, but it ended up transforming her outlook. She said it gave her something to look forward to and helped her feel more optimistic and connected. Positive affirmations can also work wonders. I've started repeating a simple phrase to myself when I feel negativity creeping in. Today is a gift, and I choose to make the most of it. It's amazing how such a small shift in mindset can change your entire day. Life isn't perfect, but focusing on its brighter moments can make all the difference. Start small and see how it transforms your energy, your optimism, and your connections with others. You're stronger than you think, and every step toward positivity brings you closer to joy. 6. Missing health checkups. Ignoring warning signs. I used to think, if I feel fine, why bother going to the doctor? Sound familiar? For years, I avoided health checkups, convinced that no news was good news. But I've learned that skipping those routine visits can lead to problems we don't even know are brewing beneath the surface. The truth is, many health conditions don't show obvious symptoms until it's too late. Things like high blood pressure, diabetes, or even certain types of cancer can develop quietly, causing harm before we realize it. I've seen it happen. A neighbor of mine, a sweet and energetic lady, felt perfectly fine and skipped her yearly checkups for a while. When she finally went, her doctor discovered early signs of diabetes. Thankfully, it was caught early enough for her to manage it with diet and exercise. But it was a wake-up call for both of us. Preventive care is like regular maintenance for a car. You wouldn't wait for your car to break down completely before taking it to the mechanic, right? The same goes for our bodies. Regular health screenings help catch potential issues early, giving us a better chance to address them before they become bigger problems. I've made it a priority now to see my doctor at least once a year, even when I feel fine. It's a small effort that gives me peace of mind, knowing I'm doing what I can to stay healthy. If you're someone who dreads doctor visits, try reframing them as an act of self-care. You're giving yourself the gift of more time to spend with loved ones, explore your passions, and enjoy life to the fullest. Another thing I've started doing is keeping a list of questions or concerns to bring up during my visits. It helps me feel prepared and ensures I'm making the most of the time with my doctor. Remember, it's not about fear, it's about taking control of your health. Don't wait for warning signs. Schedule that appointment, stay informed, and give yourself the best chance at a long, vibrant life. Your future self will thank you. Every moment in life is a gift, especially as we cherish our golden years. The 6 habits we've discussed, skipping sleep, sitting too long, letting stress take over, avoiding activity, falling into negative thinking, and missing health checkups, can quietly shorten your life and steal away your vitality. The good news? It's never too late to make positive changes. By addressing these habits, you can improve your health, boost your happiness, and embrace each day with renewed energy. What small change will you make today to live a longer, more fulfilling life? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Wisdom Advice for more inspiring tips. Let's make every moment count.